Let's turn to some Class B football now. The defending state champion Fairfield Eagles returned to the gridiron after an undefeated 2018 campaign. Now, during that season, they went 12-0, 5 of which were shutouts. They averaged nearly 41 points per game and outscored opponents 489-57. In fact, the most points allowed in a single game was 14, and that didn't come till the second round of the playoffs. So how does this year's team top that? The answer is they don't.
State champions.
This team seems to be ready to be the 2019 team, not the 2018 team.
2018 was historic for the Eagles, but it's just that, history.
They're working hard, have good enthusiasm, and they're happy that this is the 2019 team.
As the Eagles hit the field for practice this week, the goal is simple: focus on 2019.
I think we're all excited to get going. It's pretty upbeat, and I think we're just itching to get going.
But filling in the spots a huge graduating class left behind is Coach Meyer's biggest task, starting at the quarterback position. Senior Keely Bake will take snaps under center this year, and he says he's looking forward to the challenge.
It's definitely different. You have a bigger responsibility being the quarterback, and everybody looks for you. Instead, you can just hide on the sidelines being a wide receiver or something. I definitely want to work on my vocal leadership and things like that. Good to get out of my box a little bit.
He could have been our quarterback the last couple of years too. It's just you got to make a decision and go with it. And he's played some QB and everything along those lines. So it's just kind of a natural progression, I guess. It's just something that was always going to be no matter what.
Now, Fairfield's biggest weapon last season was their defense, and Meyer hopes to keep that trend in 2019.
We just got to work our butts off, but our defense has normally been good, and we lost a lot of guys last year, so a lot of the younger kids are going to have to step it up.
With a team full of new and young faces, it'll be a challenging season, but there's no challenge too great for Titletown, Montana.
Especially as a senior, I want it to be no regrets, so put it all out there and don't do anything that you'd be ashamed of, so leave it all out there and give it your all.
I would say more playing with a chip on our shoulder this year. We definitely know that a lot of seniors graduated last year, and it's the younger guys having to step up and fill their roles.
It's an enthusiastic team that's ready to put its own stamp on 2019. They're really truly ready for their time, and so we're excited to see what this group is able to do in the end of it all.
The Eagles will open the season next Friday with a rematch of last year's state title game as they host Loyola Sacred Heart at 7 o'clock at Fairfield High.